Delwood Market is a small store in my hometown of St. Louis that has been the victim of no less than 3 separate lootings in the last 3 months. And so the owner has finally decided that rebuilding is something he simply can't and won't put the resources towards, understandably so. Mumtaz Leilani joins me now to talk about his decision. Welcome to the show, Mumtaz. So sorry that it's under these circumstances, though. You've been able to identify from the security footage of the individuals going through your store, looting your store. You've been able to identify some of the suspects. What has, if anything, has been done in order to apprehend some of these people?
No, nothing has been done. The first time, the 10th of August, when they looted my store, we had a surveillance and all the videos were ready. Police officers were so busy, they didn't have the time to come and pick it up. I dropped it them at the stations, and I was hoping that some result will come out. Nothing happened. Then my store was looted on August the 17th, same thing. And some of those looters were the same. Repeatedly, they came back again. And then nothing has happened since then. And then the last incident, same story. And some of those looters not wearing any mask were recognizable. Nothing has happened. The worst part is the last incident was the worst. They broke into my store at about 11:30 p.m. and they repeatedly came back again and again until 6 in the morning. Police officer had 2 patrols there, but no, I mean, there was nothing else. And those looters, they just, like a regular customer come in and out of the store until 6 o'clock in the morning.
Wow. And this is your livelihood. How much does it cost, Mumtaz?
Well,
every single time you have to, well, first of all, how much did it cost when they looted? Every time you have to rebuild, how much does that cost you?
It is. I mean, it's not only the dollar amount, it is the, psychologically, I'm already in a stage where I say, hell with this, I'm out of it. Every time it costed me a lot of money. This time, I talked to my insurance agent. He says, well, maximum coverage will be $50,000, and you have a deductible of $5,000 or $10,000. That means 40. They took whatever they can, and the rest, they just broke everything. My surveillance system, my cameras, cash registers, computers, ATM machines. Only the equipments, it's running to about approximately the same amount. And my merchandise, they wiped out totally all of the shelf. Which can run it easily to about $100,000. So, I mean, I can't just keep pumping money and hope for the best, because there's no hope of any kind.
When I see this footage, I wonder, what do people like you, business owners like you, and other business owners who have been affected and stolen from, what does this have to do with Mike Brown or anything?
Nothing at all. You see, the first time, 10th of August, when it happened, they didn't even know that the police officer was a white or a black, okay? They didn't know. They just took it off as, of course, must be a white guy. Let us start looting the store. And I was just, having some sense of humor, saying to my friends, okay, if it turns out to be a police officer is black, will they bring my liquor back? Same thing happened at 17th. Same thing happened. I mean, they have decided, they had made up their mind that they will just go and loot and destroy the neighborhood, even if the indictment was, guilty or whatever. They were not satisfied. Even if they were, say it was guilty, and maybe get a year, not enough, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. What do you want? You want the man to lynch or shoot him or what?
Right. And while the protesters were angry at the police presence because they were looting and setting things on fire, business owners like yourselves are looking for the presence. What kind of protection did you have for your store?
Nothing at all. I was very, very disappointed from the governor. I, like all the other business owners, had a big hope that this time the National Guard will protect all the businesses. The thing is that, there are about 20 or 30 businesses in that strip there. If they had one Humvee or National Guard standing there, this could have been prevented. All the National Guard and everybody was just protecting the police stations. I mean that was, I think it was, it's like a banana republic.
Yeah. What are you going to do now?
Well, 3 strike and I'm out. I think I'll just, I don't have any more energy or resources or money to pump it up. I mean, it's a livelihood. At the same time, people have to realize that this is a community service. We provide them with all the facilities and so on, and if they don't want us there, then we have to just get out.
Well, we're so sorry that you're joining us under these circumstances, and I'm from St. Louis, and I hate seeing this happen to business owners like yourselves. It hurts the heart, it does.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, and we're going to follow this story. Mumtaz, thank you so much.
Thank you, welcome.
Tonight, we have a new episode of For the Record at 8 p.m. Eastern. Now, in the season finale, For the Record looks at the conflict between cattle ranchers and the federal government. See, the U.S. government is carving out chunks of land all the way from Mexico to Canada in the name of conservation and forcing ranchers and their livestock off of this land. Now, in this final episode of the season, this is it. Make sure to tune in at 8 p.m. Now, next, we go to the pit.